What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you with more Dokkan Battle. Shock of shocks. So, we just, maintenance ended a few hours ago, a little bit late getting this to you guys, but you know, my daily routine is pretty crazy. So, we got a lot of stuff, guys. The Future Trunks event came back. Definitely jump on that. I'm going to touch on all of these when we do our live stream, but, just a real quick reminder, guys, if you have, we go into training here, if you have this Rage Trunks, and you need to farm up, because you see I haven't upgraded them yet because I've been waiting for this event to come back. I don't use them that often because I haven't had an in-team to use them on, until now. Can't wait to try out that team. But if you guys didn't know, if you pulled them or whatever, the Trunks from this event, after he is Dokkanned, you actually can use him to increase the super attack of that Rage Trunks. He's also a good free-to-play unit on top of that. I forget his exact stats. I actually pulled him, but I never Dokkanned him. But he's not that bad. I believe, if a recollection serves, I believe he's supreme damage. We'll take a look at all that later when we do the actual live stream later tonight. I'm thinking around 10 o'clock, but I will make the actual announcement on Facebook and Twitter in a little bit. The other thing to bear in mind, guys, the Yosun Goku and his friends are back, whatever you want to call it. This event will be leaving on Sunday, so if you haven't been doing your farming, get the hell on it. There's lots of things up for grabs. I mean, tons of things up for grabs. I've been actually enjoying this free-to-play Trunks. I know people or Gotenks, I'm sorry. I know where people were dogging on him. The Tarbal's bleh. But I've been enjoying him. He has some interesting effects, and I actually run him pretty regularly on my Fusion team. Mostly because I don't have a better unit at the moment. We haven't gotten a lot of the really awesome units for that team. God, if we could get adult Gotenks, that would be phenomenal. But we'll cross that bridge. But we are here today to talk about this Fusion team, guys. Specifically, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now, if you guys weren't here for the live stream, or you didn't watch the repeat performance that I put up the other night, the recap, I pulled 2 dupes of this dude. 2 dupes! So we have 2 paths we can open up on him. Now, I've done a little bit with him, but I ran out because I'm an idiot and I spent all my stuff on the free-to-play units, which is why you don't do that unless you really plan ahead. But at the time, I didn't think we were going to get his super attack. So I should have, hopefully, just about enough to fill out those 2 dupe paths. Can't zoom out at the moment and show you guys everything here. It's just, my phone's still broken. Anyway, but he is at only about 18%, so he's got, you know, what, just a little bit of attack and health increases. You know, 540 health, 300 attack. That's minimal. That's piddly. And we don't have any real effects on him at this point. So, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into Boss Rush real quick. And we'll run through the Super Saiyan 4 Goku event and maybe a little further and talk about his damage. And then we'll battle test him after I do my awakening of it. Or not awakening, but after I open up those other dupe paths. We'll edit this all up and, yeah, do a nice little damage test on him. Sounds like a lot of fun. So, and we'll also talk about whether to go crit or double attack. And I'll be honest with you, right now I'm thinking crit, but I've got to give it a little more consideration based on what we see in the actual event here. So, let's grab a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta friend, if I can find one. There he is. Absolutely perfect. Now mine is Super Attack 10. And as you can see, he's got a little bit of increases, but not a whole lot. The only effect he really has is like, what, is that a level 2? Level 2 super attack increase, so nothing really all that pertinent. But this is, of course, the team. We'll talk about that too. We are running Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on the front and back, so we have 300% boosts. We are running the single dupe path, Int Gogeta. We are running this Super Saiyan Trunks, or Gotenks, I'm sorry. I keep calling Trunks. Gotenks. We are running the AGL Gotenks. I don't actually, Well, no, I'm going to keep him that because the Int one is... I haven't increased his super attack. I've been using them all in the other Gotenks, so we'll talk about that later. Of course, Super Saiyan 3 God Tanks. He's a must on this team. Brapan, because I really don't have any other fusion characters. Sadly, I haven't had time to hit that banner whenever it's been around. And of course, this guy in the end. Now, this guy looks like he's got some... okay, no, he's only 50. He's only the bare minimum percentage you could put into him without dupe paths. So, this will be a good test. And we'll compare the two, and you'll see that he's probably not going to hit an insane amount harder than mine does. But we'll compare. We'll compare. It'll be a good test. Unfortunately, I did put some orbs into him. I kind of wish I didn't so we could do a better test of this, but this will at least give you guys some ideas of how to handle this unit if and when you have pulled him. Alright. Well, that probably ended that, I would imagine. The only downside to this team, really, the way that I have it set up, is I either have to I have to completely screw over a rotation in order to get God Tanks' his 11 key super, or deal with his supreme damage attack, which his supreme damage still does a mill. Watch this. This is the second attack from him, isn't it? No, it's the first one. Yeah, still does a mill, and that's his weakest attack. So, so few arguments for me on this. So few arguments. But the one thing I do like about that, though, he does greatly reduce defenses. So if you hit someone with that attack, they are going down. I take the back. I should have kept him on the end because I can't keep those two Gogetas together. Which one is which? Let's see. Friend unit is on the end. So my unit first, then the friend unit. I'm only going to feed them each one orb, and we will see what kind of eye is going to get two. That's okay. It won't make too much difference. What is going to happen? Okay. 562k. And that's because, yet again, they don't have the Super Saiyan links. They don't have a lot of damage links. They're pretty much just relying only on their own damage. So, and I believe the defenses on the Golden Azaro are pretty crazy. So, oh, he got crit. Damn it! Ah! Not a good test. Can't really compare crit to non-crit. Alright. So, we'll put him up here. Not that it really matters. But, boom, boom, boom. You'll see this team is just absolutely monstrous. Like, even with the weak units that I have on here, you know, things that aren't fully upgraded, things that just need a little bit of work, this team still just absolutely destroys all. And we have some units that are going to be coming out later. I do not know. I have severe doubts we're ever going to see a Hero's Banner. I really don't think they're ever going to give that to us. But if we do see a Hero's Banner, there is a Super Saiyan 3... Well, he's initially Super Saiyan adult Gotenks, but there's a Super Saiyan 3 adult Gotenks we can get from that. That is insane. Insane. Alright. I do believe she has way more defenses. Oh yeah, by an enormous margin. Yeah, I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to do that anyway. Boom, boom. Alright. Now, this should be my unit, I believe. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Yeah, 467k. Friend unit should be coming up next, and we'll see what happens there. You gonna do it? Yes! I never get tired of seeing that! I never get tired of that. I feel so bad that I dogged on him for so long, and it was really, honestly, just because we didn't get his stupid leader skill. And I get why they did it, but it's really crappy. I'm like, you can't do this to us. Granted, I think they learned their lesson, but still. Alright. So if you won't crit this time, we'll get a good idea of what his damage is like. Right. Boom, boom. And this is why I love the Fusions teams. Because as you see, we never hurt for ki. We never, ever need ki. And the only reason that I'm hurting for health is because half of these units just aren't completely upgraded. So, I need to start pulling more dupes and more dudes and working on that. But, look at this. Look at this. I've never destroyed this event that well. I didn't see how much damage he did. Goodness gracious. So let's run through Vegeta real quick too, and which kind of isn't fair because we have type advantage with Vegeta, but now we have our rotations right. I mean, that's kind of the good and bad thing about this team is you destroy events so fast, you don't have time to get your rotations going. And I mean, of all the things to gripe about, oh no, my team's too good. But I mean, we're doing a damage test. We're doing a damage test. This is going to be a long video, guys. But stick with me here, because this is just, I never get tired of watching this, honestly. I'll be completely honest with you. You can call it vanity or whatever you want to call it. But this team is just awe-inspiringly good. Yet again, and I'm talking about teams where I have God tanks is at a severe disadvantage. I have units that just flat aren't Dokkan. I have units that just really aren't. Because they aspire to so much more. Look at all that damage. Just nuts, guys. Absolutely backwater. Because, see, I believe this one, I'm circling it with my cursor, but you can't see it. I believe he actually Dokkans into a Super Saiyan, if recollection serves. So he would do so much more boosting on this team if I actually had that done. So it's going to be one of my goals this weekend, especially on the live stream. If we're going to do that live stream tonight, we're going to do some farming and things like that. I should have kept that key. That's okay. I don't think he's going to survive this anyway, but we'll see. But yeah, really need to work on this team, need to farm some up and optimize the crap out of this team. How much damage did we do? Look at that, almost a mil. And he can do so much more with being in the middle of a bunch of Super Saiyans. He really could do so much more. It's absolutely nuts. Boom. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Yeah, after I put, I'm gonna put crit in him. I really think so. Double hit is nice, but the goal with him should be to one shot. See, with Int Super Saiyan Gogeta, the thing with him is he already has penetration. So there's kind of not much of a point in putting a whole lot of stuff in crit because the critical isn't going to do a whole lot of good. In the long run, he kind of sort of, in a way, already has critical. So it just doesn't pay to put crit into him. But with this guy, he doesn't have that penetration. So adding that capability to get critical would really, really boost his stats. And there is going to be a little bit that goes into double, but that's just kind of the nature of the beast. You kind of can't do solely crit. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Because if you guys don't know, you can always go in, look at that. God Tanks has like level 15 or something crit, and that's why he just does it constantly. Alright. Now, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is at a severe type disadvantage to most of our units. So bear that in mind as we absolutely wreck his face. Alright, guys. Boom. Ah, Dokkan. Man. I want all that tech key. Bring me that tech key. Now, the only thing that sucks, guys, don't dog me here because I'm doing this with a mouse. I can't get to my screen right now because it's broken, so I need to... Doing Dokkan mode usually kind of sucks. Yeah. Don't game with the trackball is the long and the short of it. It's just the most... It's what I've got. If I had like my actual gaming setup, my boom slang, I would be able to do it, but not with a wireless trackball that's, you know, laggy. Look at that, 2 hits, he's done. Absolutely nuts. And that was a critical too, wasn't it? Nuts. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do now, we've seen the kind of damage he does. It's pretty decent. He could be boosted a little better, and we're going to work on that team a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and put some orbs into him and come back to you guys. And we'll just go ahead and cancel out of this event. There's no point in continuing. And we'll go through these again, and we'll talk about the damage he does at that point. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back with you. Alright, guys. So, because I'm an idiot, and I spent all those orbs on the free-to-plays, I legit didn't. I ran out quickly again. There's just no... Man, I'm really, really regretting that. Look at that. I've only got one orb left. And I had, like... How many did I have to work? Like 1,000? I don't remember. But anyway, I got the important stuff done. I've got the all the criticals that are available. We've got level 20 critical. So he should be critting pretty damn often. We've got level 6 multi-attack. Unfortunately, because I did focus on the stars, and that's kind of what I was here for, we didn't get any of these other, like, random potential things. You know, so we don't have, like, regen, we don't have super attack level, things like that. But this is still going to be mostly testing the crit more than anything else. We want to see how often we crit, how much more damage we do. Now, he will do a decent amount more damage, but not significant more damage. This should radically change the damage we do, not just kind of boost it. So keep in mind, we'll still do more damage. There will still be way more in the works for this guy in the long run. But this will answer the question right away. Do you do multi-attack? Do you do crit? Is this whole thing worth? And I can already tell you it is. One thing I do want to touch on, if you guys were wondering about this, and I don't really talk about Pilaf's Trove because I don't do it. It just doesn't make a whole lot of financial sense. Let's look at the tech pack right here. Now, this is $20. You could do this once. 600 small orbs, 300 medium orbs, that's it. Not worth. Absolutely not worth. That's like, what? 1, maybe 1.5 runs of your weekly? Forget that stupid noise. Don't even consider this crap. This is garbage, guys. Absolute trash. There's maybe only been once or twice there's been anything in the Trove that's been worthwhile. This one, because it gives you a ticket maybe in 15 stones, nah. I thought about this one because it does give you a blue stone, which is nice. 2 blue stones, which is extremely nice. So I might do that still. I don't know. I gotta heavily consider it. But by and large, guys, the Trove not worth, especially for the orbs. 110% not worth for the orbs. That is my little PSA there. Anyway. Let's jump back in here real quick, and let's see what we can do, and see if we're doing much better here with the boss rush. We will grab another SA10 Gogeta. I gotta grab the right one and not jack up like I did in the last damage test. Alright. Everything looks good. This one is probably... yeah, it looks like the same. Not duped, but they have orbs in them. He's going to have more super attack level and stuff like that than mine does, but as you saw in the last video, it's not that significant. What we're trying to pay attention to tonight is the critical and all that really worthwhile. And do we get double hits? Man, getting double hits with him would be... Getting a double crit like I do with my Rainbow Star Super Saiyan Gogeta? Oh. Alright. He is not up to bat. That kind of super sucks. Boom. And I'll just use that. And I can keep all that tech key for my Gogeta when he hopefully comes up shortly. Man, look at that evasion. God. don't even have that much evasion in him. Int Gogeta is just an absolute monster, guys. Just insane. The only thing that does suck is I swear they have severely dumbed down these stats. Because I remember when I first started putting orbs into dudes, I'd get crit and doubles and double crits and all that all the bloody time. And it seems like anymore that's not the case. Alright, that's our friend. Friend, you go to the end. What's going to happen? Taking all bets, guys. Taking all bets. No, that's actually illegal. I'll get demonetized for that. We're not taking bets, guys. Not that it matters, because every video is demonetized anymore. At least for 20... There's like a 24-hour period. I don't know if you guys do your own YouTube videos, but it's actually quite frustrating. 1.2 mil. Non-critical. Let me emphasize that. 1.2 mil, non-critical. But he did have type advantage, so... That still is better than we did with Vegeta, and Vegeta has higher defenses, so... I'm already very, very happy with the results. Alright, I'm going to put Pan up in the front. Drop all this int key down and wreck his face. You know, I should have saved that tech key. Oh well, don't matter really. As you see, that's why I love the Fusions team, and GT teams for that matter, because those link skills are just on point. Those key links are insane. You never need key with these guys. I remember when I first got into the game and I built my first Ozaru team, and I thought it was just the craziest, greatest thing in history. And these guys are hitting for like 50k. Now, I built my first Fusions team with Vegito Blue. God, never going back, guys. Never going back. All right, what is about to happen here? It's not even a whole lot of key. It's not really all that phenomenal, but look at that, 234,000 base. Crit, crit, get a crit. Get a crit. 1.5 mil crit. Not bad at all. So we almost doubled his damage. Maybe actually right about doubled his damage. And he's not even done. He's not even done with the... Even with the paths that I've opened. We have so much more we can do. He will probably hit for 2 mil after that. And if I put him between 2 Super Saiyans, he would even do better. Alright. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. We're going to jump into Vegeta after this and see what he does with Vegeta. But I have high, high hopes. I think he'll do 3 mil with Vegeta. I really think he will. Are we going to... Oh, we're going to eat it. No, I don't like that. Good defenses, though. His defenses are even higher than they were before. Obviously, because there's more orbs in him and more defense, but... Ah, look at that. I didn't even see how much damage that was. I was just too busy awe-inspired by how hard he hit. Go, Gogeta! He's got a dupe path open, too. He's got the lower right dupe path open. So he's no joke. Unfortunately, she's SA1. I really need to... I can't justify Elder Kaizen to her because she only does supreme damage. But I like the character. I just... That's why I say, like, my team could be so much better. If I had a Weirus, that would be it. Alright. I'm going to try... this is the... No, that is my unit. So that was the friend. That was a friend that did that before. Alright. I'm going to put him in the middle, and let's see what happens. So long as Gotenks doesn't get hit with a super attack, I don't think it would kill him. Nah. Nah, he'll be fine. Gotenks might kill him, though, which is kind of a problem, but not really. 1.8. 1.8k. That's what Goku's hitting for. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is hitting his for 1.8k. That's just unbelievable. It still astounds me. Like, I know it sounds like a total noob, whatever, but it still astounds me that this team is that freaking strong. 300% all stats. 1.2 million crit. That is 3 times what we were hitting for before. Absolutely nuts, guys. Absolutely nuts. Let's jump into Vegeta here real quick. Let's see what he does. So if you guys are thinking about building it to this team, if you have extra Super Saiyan fusion units, do it. I'm almost tempted to just throw in some other random units to boost these characters, and you know, because I mean these characters are already wasted as it is. It will hurt health a little bit, but is it worth boosting the attack power? I don't know. Be an interesting test, to be honest with you. Because for those of you that watched my team build teams for the World Tournament, yeah, that's pretty much what I do for my World Tournament teams. I always have some units in there that are just fodder. Pretty much all they're there to do is to support the other units. They're not hitters, even though some of them are phenomenal. Like, it's Goku Black and Rose, who are great hitters. There's nothing wrong with how hard they hit, but especially my Rainbow Star Goku Black, oh my god, he hits really, really well, and I'm using him as a support unit because he's +3 ki on top of the +3 ki that we already get, so it's just like, it's silly. And he has good link skills. I think he's like actually like plus, let's see, like +9 ki or something in the end, some crazy number. Alright. What is going to happen here? Can we drop down? We cannot drop down a bunch of tech ki. That kind of super sucks. Oh, and I clicked the wrong orb. Oh well. Don't matter too much for her anyway. Alright. 59. 59 damage. Boom. Almost a mil base. It will probably be like 1.2 once I have everything filled out with just those 2 dupe paths. How much? Let's see if we can get a critical against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and we'll see what happens there. All right, guys. I don't think we'll one-shot him. My team isn't that strong. Excuse me. But let's see what we can do. Let's drop. Nope. Nope. Key's too jumbled. That's alright. $900K. I think that was the friend unit, because my other one's paired with God Tanks. 1.3 out of Int Gogeta with the single lower left. Did not get our double hit, but I mean, didn't need it. Alright. Actually, we wouldn't have known if we got a double hit anyway, because he finished him off. Duh, Brain. What the hell? Alright. God Tanks gets Dokkan. And once again, we do not have Tech Key. And I don't want to put him at the end for obvious reasons. Alright. Once again, guys, don't make fun of me because I'm probably going to flub this. It's not easy to do with a trackball. Yeah. It's hard to follow with a cursor to begin with. Like, if I don't know, if you guys are like old school gamers like me, like mouse and keyboard, it just becomes an extension of your body. The trackball never becomes that for some reason. It just doesn't. Like, it's phenomenal for laptop users like myself, if you're doing like work and things like that. But as far as gaming goes, it's just not up to snuff, in my honest opinion. At least not for reaction time and all that. Didn't quite finish him off. But hey, one turn. Oh no! Legit? Oh, that's kind of depressing. That's actually a little bit disconcerting. Emphasis on a little bit. So we're done here. So yeah, my opinion personally, I have very, very happy with the results from the critical, even though we only saw it once. They just don't seem to do that as often anymore. They think they nerfed that some way somehow, but ooh, what's gonna happen here? Psych! And we killed him with a counter. Love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, guys. So that is the showcase of this team. If you have Super Saiyan units, put them on there. I need to Dokkan my units, and I need to start working on this team a little more and really beef this team up. And hopefully we get, well, the category summons won't be coming around for about another 6 months. But when they do, I'm going to be going ham. As we start to get more fusion characters, when we see those on banners, you guys can expect some serious summon videos out of me. But that's it, guys. Go crit. That's my 2 cents. I'm pretty happy with the results. I'll have to do a little more research, obviously. Play a little more and all that. But the one thing that I will say is definitely go hard offense with him, obviously. Doing evasion probably is completely worthless. His evasion is already insane, and the only thing you'd really be evading are base hits, which already hit for like double-digit damage. So it's like, why bother? And remember, these stats don't stack. So if you do more evasion, it's not going to help your current evasion stat. It's going to roll the dice for the one and then roll the dice for the other. So it's honestly like buying 2 lottery tickets. Yes, it makes you feel better. Your odds are now 2 in 486 trillion. But is that really all that great in the long run? You know. If you can win with 1, you can win with 1. That is your Pilkvice for the day. I'm all about gambling, apparently. I have a problem. Anyway, that's going to be the video, guys. Let me know what you guys thought down below in the comments section. As always, hit that old thumbs up for me if you found this helpful, if you like the content. And do keep track on social media. Follow the Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. I'll let you guys know what time I'm doing the live stream later tonight. Other than that, guys, and I have to think about it. I got a great idea from actually, I believe it was Nanogenics, posted on Twitter, talking about doing a charity event. So if you guys want to come donate tonight, every dollar donated this evening will be going to Toys for Tots. I'm going to a Toys for Tots event on Sunday anyway, so it's just a great opportunity to, you know, to help out even more. Because I don't know if you guys have, I've been down and out in my life. I've been pretty down in my life, so helping other people is just something I truly, honestly believe in. So if you guys want to help out, come to the stream tonight. Even if you can't donate, having a more body in the room encourages more people to show up. I'm thinking 10 o'clock. Like I said, just follow me on the social medias, and I'll let you guys know. Other than that, guys, I'll lay your ass out next time.